Golf Today continues. Opening ceremony of the Solheim Cup is done, and the morning foursomes are set for Friday. You're taking a look at them now. The 5 players, by the way, with Solheim Cup experience for the U.S. on this screen. Only Lexi Thompson has the winning record in foursomes at 3-2-1, 7-11-3 with these players overall. And for Europe, of the 6 players with Solheim Cup experience, 5 with a winning record that you see. Only Emily Christine Pedersen does not at 1-2-0, 21-10-3 overall in foursomes for Europe. And players that will not be playing in morning foursomes for the United States. No Lilia Vu, a 2-time major champ. No Jennifer Kupcho, also a major champ. Angel Yin and Rose Zhang, one of the hottest players in all of golf. And then you see for Europe, no Carlota Saganda from Spain. Gemma Dryburgh, Caroline Hedval, and Madeline Sackstrom also will sit out morning foursomes. Damon Hack and Kira K. Dixon back with you. Kira, your initial thoughts on who will play and who will sit?
Yes, I think it's really interesting that Lexi's going out first, and she's going to be alongside Megan Kang. And for Lexi, you know, maybe it's let's get it out there, let's get it out of the way, and she's alongside somebody who's extremely positive that will most likely help bring out the best in her no matter what situation arises. I love that we've got Maya Stark and Lynn Grant, those 2 Swedish rookies that really wanted to be paired together. They've been campaigning to Captain Suzanne Pettersson that they get that opportunity to be out with one another. And you've got Nelly Korda and Allison Corpuz. Nelly will be with a rookie going up against Leona Maguire, the 2021 standout, and Anna Nordqvist, that assistant captain and arguably one of the most experienced players that's out in both teams.
Yeah, you're surprised Lexi's going first. I'm surprised Lexi's going out at all, to be honest with you.
Okay.
She's 133rd in putting average this season, 155th in driving accuracy. No top 10s this season, no wins since 2019. But she is the most experienced player on the American side, which does count for something. We have seen her be shepherded along by older players, by a Christy Kerr, a Morgan Pressel, a Paula Creamer. Now she's being asked to do likewise, to be a leader for this team, and she has not played well. To go out in alternate shot when she hasn't been putting well and hasn't been driving the golf ball well, I just wonder, is that the tone you want to set? Obviously, Stacey Lewis says yes.
Yes, and perhaps it's something in the stats as well that's telling Stacey Lewis that she wants to make that decision. She's been very much leaning on those stats, talking about how that's going to be such a strength to her captaincy.
Yeah.
And as far as players that we're not going to see out in foursomes on Friday morning, I'm surprised we're not going to see Carlota Saganda.
Yeah.
The Spaniard, the home game.
Yeah.
You would think that she would be out there on the first tee, you know, getting everybody hyped up for that moment. So interesting to see that her name isn't there. And also either Rose Zhang or Lilia Vu. I really thought that they would be kind of anchoring those morning foursomes matches.
If emotion is a part of this competition, which it is, if pageantry and home soil is a part of this competition, which it so often is, I am right with you. The fact that Carlota Saganda will not be out early and first and loud and at all is a surprise. And also Lilia Vu, the number 2 player in the world, a 2-time major champ, not out on Friday morning as well. Why don't we head back out to Finca Court Scene and welcome in Cara Banks and Paige McKenzie for their reaction.
Damon, thank you. Yes, always fascinating to learn who is going to play who on the first morning of the Solheim Cup. And you touched on a couple of perhaps question marks, having seen the 2 lineups. You know, first of all, I just want to say, wonderful moment to see both of the captains walk out on stage with the next generation, if you like. Stacey with her daughter Chesney and Suzanne with her son and her daughter. For me, that was kind of the sign of the next generation. We haven't seen that. These working mums don't get to do that very often and share the moment with their children. That was wonderful. And some great speeches by some very, you know, pumped up captains. They're ready to go tomorrow morning. So it was just wonderful to see. It's always a nice start to this week. And then, of course, we learn the lineup. So what was your biggest takeaway from what was announced?
You know, hearing both Kira and Damon talk about that first matchup, to me, that was one of the strongest takeaways that I had when seeing these matchups. Not only is the European side going with their 2 rookies that are incredibly excited to get going and have had great success in partnerships before, not in the Solheim Cup yet, but in partnerships before. That was not a surprise. Maybe a surprise they were in that first spot. But to me, the Lexi Thompson, Megan Kang, that's going to get all of the headlines as it relates to why or what was Stacey Lewis thinking? I tend to agree that Damon, yes, she maybe was in poor form coming into this week, but if you dive a little deeper into why this partnership might work, things start to make sense. She is the most veteran player on the team. Megan Kang certainly has brought a lot to the table, but to me, this is why it's important to know and understand the golf course when setting up foursomes matchups. Take a look at the even-numbered holes. Notice how many par 5s and par 3s there are. Every single par 5 on this golf course is an even-numbered hole. 3 out of the 4 par 3s are even-numbered holes. What does this mean? That means the person that's teeing off the odds will be teeing off the odds and then having 14 of 18 birdie putts available on this golf course if they hit all of those greens in regulation. You say, well, does that mean Megan Kang is putting those birdie putts? No, actually, Damon, I think that what's going to happen in that partnership is that Lexi Thompson's actually going to lead the way with the putter. Megan Kang is the strongest ball striker on the the American side. She leads the strokes gained approach for the Americans, so that's why they put her with Lexi Thompson, who can be a strong driver and who, interestingly, is actually the 4th in strokes gained putting this season. Maybe her putting average isn't as good, but when you dial it down to exactly what it means from a 10-footer, Lexi Thompson is the 4th best on the American side, and I think that's why the two of them are paired together. She's got the senior leadership that the Americans want, and they're putting her in this position because they're partnering with a great ball striker in Megan Kang.
Yeah, she may not be embracing the role of the leader, but she is the most experienced. This is her 6th straight Solheim Cup appearance, and in the second match right out is Danielle Kang, who, as I mentioned, emotionally, I think, really buoys this team along. So Damon also mentioned the Christy Kerr dynamic that has been such a big part of Lexi Thompson's Solheim Cup story so far. They've played 6 matches together. They're undefeated. This is a new era, of course, where she is learning to and will indeed play with some new partners this week. Now, they go up against that rookie pairing. We're hearing that the rookies were asking to go out first, because I think our reaction straight away was, why would you send out a rookie pairing first? But, in fact, you love this, don't you?
I do. And when you look at, again, the dynamic of what this golf course brings to these two players, Lynn Grant is the strongest player on the European side off of the tee. In fact, she's the strongest player in the field as it relates to strokes gained off of the tee. And you're partnering with the strongest player on the European side approach the green. Competitively, these two complement each other, and I think that's what's important this week. When we look at foursomes pairings, often we think in our head, we want to have games that are similar because they're going to be playing alternate shot. Well, in this case, because of the dynamic of this golf course, you actually want a complementing partnership. And you have a strong driver and a strong approach play with these two. They also, I alluded to the history. They won the Sunningdale foursomes, which is a huge competition in the UK in which you can partner with male, female, pro, amateur. It's handicapped, but the two of them, in their own words, have gone undefeated in foursomes play.
And that is a great point to what we have been speaking about this week, and that although a lot of these players might be Solheim Cup rookies, they're not necessarily rookies when it either comes to match play or to international competition. You know, this is an example of a tournament that a lot of people may not be aware of, but it is a very prestigious one back in England. There's the International Crown that several players, particularly the Swedes, were on earlier this year, who are now, of course, part of that European Solheim Cup team. We can analyse this as much as we like on paper, but ultimately you don't know how it's going to feel when you step out on that first tee, and we don't know how this is going to play out until it all begins tomorrow morning.
Without question. And I will say, just as a preview to the first hole that I'm talking about, when you have one of those great drivers standing up on that first tee, it's a drivable par 4. You might actually see players going for this green, much like Whistling Straits we saw on the Ryder Cup a couple of years ago. I don't anticipate maybe seeing that in foursomes play, but it's going to be an exciting match play golf course.
You know, as we look through the list of the lineups that we've just heard about, first of all, with that first grouping, you're expecting Lexi and Lynn to tee off that first hole?
I am. I'm saying this as it's a matter of fact. That is not a matter of fact, but that is my expectation.
Okay, and then we'll see how it plays on there out to your point with the birdie putts. When it comes to the rest of the pairings, the 3 matches that follow suit, any more surprises in there for you, or do you think particularly from the European side they were kind of given?
The European side, there was going to be very few surprises, at least in my mind, and they played out very much as I expected. I think when you look at the Danielle Kang, Andrea Lee, that may have been a surprise, but for me, it's not a surprise to see them in foursomes. Andrea Lee is not one of the strong birdie makers, so to see her in an alternate shot format versus a 4-ball, which is tending to be a little bit more aggressive, that doesn't surprise me. And you're pairing one of the best putters on the U.S. side in Danielle Kang with the second best or strongest approach player in Andrea Lee. So I think the two of them Same idea. They complement each other well, and it makes a lot of sense, again, to put some senior leadership in Danielle Kang out early for the United States.
Yeah, Nelly Corder, of course, Corpus. I know you know their games complement each other. Andrea Lee, I expect to see playing with Rose Zhang at some point this week, the two Stanford Cardinal, but it's early days, and, you know, a rookie pairing is a bold move early, but one that we know Suzanne has gone with. We've spoken about Celine Boutier and Georgia Hall. They're an undefeated pairing in their Solheim Cup history, 3-0-1 record. We expect to see them together. You spoke a lot about Charlie Hull yesterday, potentially being the reason that Emily Christine Pedersen earned that pick. They've had a history of partnerships in this event before. We did wonder who Leona might pair with after her wonderful undefeated run. She was the only player to play all 5 sessions last Solheim Cup in 21, something we do not expect this year, given the golf course. How do you think her and Anna will match up together?
I think they both have a great, steady, and intense personality as it relates to match play. I think when you look at the two of them, you can have Leona's putter with some of Anna Nordqvist's historically good approach play. So I think that partnership makes a lot of sense. I expect that we may see the Headwall and Nordqvist in a 4-ball. I never expected Headwall nor Carlota, to be honest, in a foursomes matchup, given that they have a little bit more erratic tendencies. So you have two very steady players in Anna Nordqvist and Leona. That makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so that might be why the answer to the question, Kira was surprised that Carlota isn't playing. This is just not necessarily the format for her. You would expect to see her tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, I believe she's only played in maybe 4 foursomes matches in the 5 Solheim Cups that she's played. So she tends to sit more in the foursomes, play more in the 4-balls.
And given her experience, she's really a veteran on this team. She would be fairly eloquent, I'm sure, to Suzanne Pedersen in where she would feel most comfortable. Suzanne probably knowing that as well. Anyone else who's sitting that surprises you? Damon picked out, obviously, the name Rose Zhang, but they do have 5 rookies. You don't want to necessarily play them all at once. And we are expecting everyone to sit out at least one session.
Without question. Again, when you look at style of play, I didn't necessarily see Angel Yin playing in foursomes because she tends to be a little bit more erratic. However, given the fact, again, that this is such a complementary foursome, you actually may see her tomorrow. I wouldn't say there's a ton of surprises. Madeline Sagstrom's somebody that I expect to see in foursomes at some point this week, so maybe that would be the only one that I could have seen play today that I'm a little surprised not to.
What about Lillian Vu, a 2-time major champion this season?
Well, again, we're not going to see 5 matches, so they were going to have to sit some strength. Both sides are going to sit some strength in this morning session.
Yeah, you want some fresh legs coming out in the afternoon, and perhaps that is what we'll see. Angel Yin has a wonderful personality. Yes. We saw that come out as she walked onto the stage, ferociously waving her American flag. There will be a lot of support, I'm sure, coming from those players that are sitting. It all kicks off really early tomorrow morning. We can't wait. We'll be here with our post-game coverage, of course, but for now, we'll send you back to studio with Damon.